Welcome to Doki Just Monica. Okay, that got really awkward. Oh, do Natsuki.
You want not
again?
Trust me,
again?
do Natsuki again.
Okay.
You won't be able to see it if you pick Yuri this time.
I'll go with it.
I mean, you'll miss a second scene, but it's using like the exact same pictures as the one you'll end up having to see anyway with Yuri.
Bubbles. Papa.
Yeah, the Papa that stars her.
That's fair. Yeah.
Would beat the shit out of her for having
Giggle.
manga.
Anime.
Beat the shit out of her for saying manga instead of manga.
He probably would.
Bed.
That was one of the Monica words. Was bed.
Yeah, I think it's on the third poem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a fun poem.
Silly. Mouse.
This game is great. I love this game. Oof. The best part of playing this game is playing it with someone who hasn't seen the game before. It's like the best part.
Yeah, which is actually surprisingly rare now.
Yeah, a lot of people have played the game.
I'm interested for Team Salvato's next game.
Yeah.
Especially if
Dan
there's
is
anything.
Yeah, if it is anywhere near like the fantastic job that this game has done. By the way, that's probably caused by the HDMI cable either being loose or not plugged in. It's not the TV power.
I've tried that before.
Maybe it's just a bad cable. Have you tried replacing it?
I just got new cables. I could try that.
Yeah, I would try that, and then maybe even a different power cable. I have like 20 power cables.
Maybe it's the DVI or the DisplayPort to HDMI converter.
It might be that as well. You don't have a DisplayPort on your computer?
Not on the TV.
Oh, on the TV. Oh, shit. Alright. I actually have a DisplayPort monitor. Regardless, another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.
Inner monologue voice change.
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. While I enter in the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Just be Christopher Walken.
Oh no, not Christopher Walken. I was going with Southern, but
No, I was making a suggestion.
Welcome back, Jay.
I can't do Christopher Walken.
Hi, Yuri.
I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air.
You should add some some of those Southern phrases.
Y'all.
Y'all.
No, like light on rice and stuff like that.
Right on. Dude, I was California, man. Like
California's not Southern.
California is very not Southern. I could talk about avocado toast.
What?
Dude, you're reading.
Yori glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
I'm kind of curious. Has the files changed at all? The directory? Yeah. And can you hear me?
Copyright. That's new too.
No, copyright's been there. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing, no matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I didn't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? What the hell? And then, can you hear me? There's a little, beneath their
little devil inside all of us.
Beneath their manufactured perception,
This is a poem.
their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess. Writhing, thank you. Twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold on their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or in a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh!
Are you learning things now?
It seemed.
Okay.
The spacing made.
Are you learning things now?
Well, I understand what this means.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
I
The
always...
spacing seemed weird, but it was just because of Notepad.
Yeah.
I know what's happening and why it's all happening.
Yeah, I know exactly why it's all happening, but like
It
that
makes sense.
particular poem thing
Wasn't
makes
there
sense.
another one as well?
You don't have to worry.
We already
too
did it.
much.
Was not always.
Even though
I
I've
thought
only
there
been
was a
here a
third
couple
one for
days,
some
I could
reason.
tell something was off
I
yesterday.
don't think.
Because I questioned the copyright one.
Oh, that's probably it, yeah.
Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Jay, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little bit too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Ah!
No, I haven't.
I like
I was
that.
also kind
I
of
like that it
wondering where she
legitimately
was.
scared Yuri.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
I'm sorry, but it sounded like you said undressing. I'm like, what?
That's
would be-
awkward.
that
That
would
would
be
be a
funny.
very different game.
Yes, it would. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps make you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I always was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
that actually kind of explains what happened yesterday. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though.
Hey!
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least, right?
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I was aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Yes, I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see.
We just met yesterday
I'm
and
not
you're
sure.
already preparing to play us a song.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me.
In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about.
That was dumb.
Besides, Natsuki has already ran off to the closet.
Weren't we all right by the closet?
Yeah,
No, we were in the corner of the room. Not necessarily that corner, but the corner.
that's the only corner. They couldn't afford to render a new image, so that's what we're with. That's what we're
Okay.
stuck with.
Alright.
Jay, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. Scream. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored.
Jesus.
Wow.
Come on, we're going over there.
Can you lower your voice a little, please?
Calm down there, buddy.
Okay, everything just turned off for a split second.
Yeah?
What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
best book in the game.
There's an ominous look. It's the only book in the game.
I know.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
It's her third eye.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
That's terrifying.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
It's kind of
No shit! But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Not cutting off human limbs
and affixing them to other people. Human evolution, baby.
Selective breeding. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's
kinda dark, isn't it?
That's kinda dark.
You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, but that dark turn came out of nowhere.
How did that ever sound like it would be a nice story? At any point.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jay?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie.
Those stories
I
are
hope
great.
so.
I love those stories.
Stephen King.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway.
Wow.
That's dark.
Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize.
That transition.
I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, guess it's alright then.
It's kind of hard to lose interest when you darkly scream it at me.
Need an old priest and a young priest to perform an exorcism.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts. I couldn't even read that.
said
My whole body gets...
My whole body gets incredibly, and then it's a bunch of random symbols.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading and being extraordinarily creepy. The least I can do is listen and get terrified. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, might as well get started reading it, right?
Ooh,
Yes!
Oof.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
I don't know, I'm just...
Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book and I put it in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah! Yeah,
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. That's what you're not used to.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
That's creepy.
Is that right, Cher? It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting.
Isn't that the exact same thing you said about Natsuki when you read with her?
Similar, I think. I remember Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the
Of the feeling of your body heat.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Actually, check this out. Click history. I think it might be in there. It looks like she was sorry. I was just. Oh no, it cuts it out.
oh, wow.
The black text isn't in there.
Oh.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold the book more between the two of us.
I suppose so.
What's weird is it said the two of them, as if he was a separate person.
No, he was talking about the desks.
Oh, okay.
Between the two desks. That's why he said them.
That makes more sense.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds... Hold on, I never noticed that on the board. Is that just like papers, or is that just kind of glitching out?
It looks like that's just papers, awkwardly placed.
Okay. Yuri...
Yeah, it looks like papers, and then that clump where it's like 3 or 4 of them, that's the sunbeams on the wall.
Oh yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger, just like in the picture.
Ah.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in the holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me.
I can really bathe in the warmth of your body heat now.
Oh man, it's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
Turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
I'm sorry, but I just noticed she's been looking at the camera the whole time.
Not the whole time. As soon
think
as
that
this
just
line
turned.
started, yeah, she
Oh.
just turned to look at us.
Well, I also just looked, so. That's okay. Oh yeah, because
She just started smiling.
Yeah. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do for a scrub like you. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Okay, I accidentally opened the CD drive and closed it with my leg.
Nice.
Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's creepy.
Yeah, look at that face though.
That's a creepy face.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
You know, cutting off people's limbs and attaching them to other people. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
That smile as the screen
Yeah, that's
changed.
weird. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about? Jay? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
Oh, wow.
No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Come on, it's so weird.
Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with
She
each
just
other?
automatically accuses you did something to her.
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking.
I'll stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Didn't you rate this for her?
I did.
Huh. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody.
Not with a dad that beats the shit out of you.
So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should have at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yep.
Is there anything to pull out of that?
Yes. Not that we can right now, but there's a couple theories on it.
I know.
There's a couple theories.
know.
Like you can check I'm sure there's a Doki subreddit or whatever. You could check that, but essentially I think that's like base 64 or something. Jay, Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time.
I didn't have much of a choice.
It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off at not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Listen to the music. That should be obvious by now.
The hell?
The fuck?
Oh, Jesus!
So just play with me
God.
instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Jay, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Her eyes are bleeding.
Oh, God.
This is the only
God.
club's the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop
music,
talking
though.
to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Oh, that's creepy!
Yeah, her smile.
Oh God.
Oh, God!
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Wait, it said end.
Who should we show our poem to next?
God, that freaked me
Just
out.
Monica.
Just Monica.
Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. Natsuki just broke her neck in front of me and her eyes were bleeding, so
I
going
feel-
great.
I feel like all that creepy stuff my character doesn't even actually see.
Yeah.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know.
The more you know.
Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go.
Want to share what?
What you wrote for today. I just read what
I'll
she
give
said.
my poem to Monica. ...
Alright. Great job, Jay. I was going ooh in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, I did not write for her,
It's
though.
almost like the game's changing what you wrote so it'll fit its story.
Oh.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Kind of why you spent the day with Yuri as well, even though you wrote the poem for Natsuki, and you usually spend the day with who you wrote the poem for.
I didn't actually notice that.
Yeah,
You've only done one playthrough, so.
well, still in the last one, when you wrote the poem for Sayori, you went to you went to sleep and Sayori woke you up and talked to you. The second one, you called her fat and everything, and the second one,
That's great.
I think the second one was Natsuki, and then I think that was it.
Yeah, you read with Natsuki, and then it was Yuri. You
Yeah.
did.
I went back to Natsuki when I wrote the poem for Yuri, though.
Yeah. Okay.
She gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Yeah, this is the computer one.
This is different though.
Oh, yeah, it's missing pieces.
Flashing X.
Save me. The colors, they won't write. Fold.
U-I-O.
Flash. X. Piercing.
Red, green, blue.
Red, green, blue. And inkless.
Cacophony.
Cacophony! Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop! Violent. Grating. I honestly don't even know what that word is.
Okay, hold on. Keep scrolling down. Endless
Waveforms.
Waveform. Okay.
Yeah, waveform, squeaking, screeching.
Piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent! Like playing a checkerboard on a turntable. Playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
That wasn't there before.
Oh god.
Endless something of meaninglessness.
Poem.
Meaning, yeah.
Yeah.
Delete her. Oh,
What?
wow.
What? Is it asking us to delete?
Knife on a breathing rib cage.
Is it asking us to delete someone?
Oh, that's right, because last time it was save and load.
She just totally freaked out. What did she do other than the screen glitch?
It was just the screen glitch.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Please help me.
Please help me.
Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Listen, this is amazing.
What the hell?
Now we can share with Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it.
Huh?
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on. That doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a patrol to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes.
What?
What the hell? Time-devouring snakes with human eyes. I'm sorry.
Don't do drugs, kids. A thread.
A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. That's the second time that showed up. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God.
That's weird.
That is weird. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time.
What?
What the hell?
Every time it ticks every second. What?
So a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time.
Okay.
So basically every second tick it ticks 40 times, but then that's an infinite number of ticks because
We have
paradox.
time-devouring snakes here, so...
Paradox. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Now it's just becoming a jumble of everything she previously said. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the fuck?
That's creepy.
Oof.
Holy shit.
That's a deep poem right there.
Seriously.
There you go, buddy.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
On my pen?
Apparently. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it.
The innuendos in there.
Oh,
I'm okay.
it's not even just an innuendo.
What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Why would you want to keep that poem?
A special
Yeah.
Special poem!
Say yes to spell. Nothing is real? Question mark.
Nothing is real?
Yep.
That's what it says.
Can you turn up
That's
the
what I was
brightness on
saying.
the screen? By any chance?
I don't think you can. I don't think that's...
Go under Windows. So right click on your desktop.
And go to
Display settings.
Display settings, yeah.
I don't think that's a function.
Advanced display. No. Go ahead and back out of that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
We would
setting.
usually need to take that. We would need to put that into Photoshop. So just go ahead and exit out of this. If anybody wanted to, you can go ahead and you can exit out of this. It would be controlled by your TV,
yeah.
but you can turn up, I think, like the contrast or something, and there's a whole, like, you can, if you turn it
There's
up
a full
enough,
poem there.
yeah, the black lines go away. And you
Okay.
can read the text under it. For people who want to try that at home.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room...
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival?
Look, her neck's not snapped.
Oh, yeah.
I know what happened. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
I think I know what happened.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
I just realized I have no idea if it's actually recording my mouse.
So, by the way, we probably should have taken that opportunity to do another episode.
Is this conversation gonna be a while?
It's gonna go through a signing. I believe it's where they'll sign who does what for the festival. So yeah, it does kind of take a while.
We can have a long episode. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute
Is your previous?
preparations.
Oh, your previous save just didn't work, right?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
it there? If you click load, is it still there?
That's a good question. We don't know.
Oh, shit, no, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Shit.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Jay joined. We've all started with some club activities,
That's one way to...
but this isn't the time for us to
Niagara.
become complacent.
It's like Niagara Falls in there.
We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
Except for Natsuki, she doesn't have enough water in her body to be able to... What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. That's creepy. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jay?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Jay to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
Wow.
Wow!
Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jay joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
That's fair.
And Jay isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jay want to get more members too, right?
Eh.
Yeah.
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jay, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Yep.
Well, it's not really something I can be honest about.
That's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
That's funny, because you weren't. Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? ...
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you don't have the right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
I just realized something. This seems bigger than it used to. Guess I'm wrong. I thought I couldn't see anything down there before.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is that a problem? Is there a problem with the club just being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Jay. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
That might have been a little too quiet. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now.
Nice save, Yuri. Nice save.
and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
What the hell? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Keep an eye on her face, on her eyes.
But what about you, Jay? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities.
There it
in a
is.
special
Yep,
way.
she's dripping blood out of her eye.
With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
WTF. She's bleeding out of her eye.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
A lot of people are bleeding out of their eyes. First it was Natsuki. Now it's Yuri.
I wonder who else. I don't think anybody else does, actually.
There would only be one other person.
You have text.
Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica,
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jay?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Jay before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president.
Yura looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow!
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Jay, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club, with everyone bleeding out of their eyes and everything.
I know.
I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that,
Starting to
as
get
president. And I really do care
Something
about
happened
you,
with
you
her
know?
eyes right before the image changed.
Nope.
Okay.
I feel like she started looking forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know...
Cray.
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Glad I paid
Next
attention
day.
to that.
Next day.
Huh.
Alright.
So she clearly knows what's
Okay,
going on in
so
the game.
this is where...
Oh, hold on. Next
Uh,
episode.
Yeah, we end.